Welcome back, everybody. We are here after our lunch break. After I had a big pile of pasta with cheese.
Garen is well fed, creamed up.
Oh yeah. And now I'm gonna have a little nap. Oh wait. I'll dream about something.
Yeah.
I'll dream about the beautiful, beautiful Grixis green.
Don't call it.
Check pile.
I would never.
And Esper mid-range of Jonny. Two powerhouses of our local community. Duking it out at table 1.
Well, technically it's table 20, but...
We'll figure it out. Where do you have your money?
Ooh, I mean, Max versus Jonny is, I think, it's such a tight matchup to begin with. The decks are very similar, I would say. I mean, Max is on Grixis green, Jonny's on Esper. I think with where the scene is at right now, with how we evaluate decks, I think people think that Esper is maybe slightly the better one.
Yeah, it feels better to me.
Yeah, I mean, they have the same super threats, you know, with like the Abhorrent Oculus, the Wan Tong, the Barrogoyf. I think Jonny tends to take more of an controlling approach than Max in general anyways. Like, Jonny's more in on the counter spells. Max is, I think, just playing the necessary ones, you know, and you can start changing the names as well if you feel like it.
Yeah.
So Max is more playing this kind of tempo game of Daze, Stifle, you know, trying to get in with my Dragon's Rage Chandler and kill you early, and but he can go late and play controlling, whereas I think Jonny's more leaning towards the controlling approach, and then I play like a big Murktide or something and I win from there. So I feel like Max is going to be slightly
favorite, you think?
More the beatdown is what I mean.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, I see.
I think Max is slightly
The
more
role.
the beatdown role in this. But they're both blue decks. They're going to be drawing a million cards, and this matchup is going to be decided on the stack.
Whose answers
Jonny's
line up?
without an H, by the way.
I'm sorry. Whose answers line up?
Exactly,
better to
yeah.
the threats presented. Who has the right thing at the right time?
Like, Jonny has more hard removal with swords and solitude, etc. Whereas Max has more burn and more like face damage. You know, he has the Pyrogoyf, he has the lightning bolt and chain lightning. He's able to provide like a little bit of reach, which can be enough. A little bit of product placement. And yeah, we'll just have to see if he can stick a threat early. This Dreadhorde Arcanist didn't make it. The Baleful Strix on Jonny's side, that's always really annoying to fight through as like a mid-range player, right? You don't want to spend a card to remove this stupid 1/1 Death Touch. And yeah, we see this Inquisition now. I mean, take your pick. There's a Hull Breacher, an Opposition Agent, and an Unearth. So whichever you take, they're getting it back. The question I think you have in these spots is like, always, do you just take the Unearth because it's the most mana efficient way to get it back? Or do you take whichever one you really don't want them to flash in your next end step?
Yeah.
What did he end up taking? It looks like he took the Unearth.
Yeah, that's what I was, because of the tempo, I believe, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's just the mana
mana advantage
efficiency.
Efficiency that you get from playing a 3-drop by paying just 1 mana. So we're settling in to a grindy game, which Jonny, of course,
this Baleful Strix might go all the way.
We see some interaction already in the hand that wants to be played on the stack. I see a counter spell on Max's side as he just passes the turn. In order to see the opposition flashed in, which he answers with the counter spell.
Right.
And
I feel like he probably would have countered whichever card
is good.
he played there, not specifically the Oppo. And I assume that the Oppo was also the one that Jonny said, like, hey, if this gets countered, I'm
fine.
more okay with it than the Hull Breacher, which has quite relevant text in this matchup, right? Having Hull Breacher versus a blue opponent is just feels so unfair.
Yeah. I think, like, Max could not use the 1 mana that he had here as an advantage over Jonny, where he used 2 mana to counter a 3 mana spell. And I think that is something that we should also watch out for, as in how are the players using their mana. This is an incredibly tight matchup that is both decided on the value, but also on the tempo.
What was that, a Serum Visions?
I think that's a Serum Visions.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I also
these kids and their artworks.
This, on the other hand, it's giving swords.
It's giving swords,
but
for
I
sure.
don't think it is.
No, I mean, there's nothing to swords right now.
Oh, and we're seeing a dig through time. Dig through time, of course, is really powerful because it lets you sort or find answers to things presented by Jonny and doesn't draw the cards. So it gets around the Hull Breacher here.
That's quite nice, yeah.
Still
Also trying to see what that is.
Maybe it's a token of sorts? Maybe it's a treasure. Token.
Oh, you're right. It's probably a treasure token. Yeah. Right, because he played the Serum Visions and then the Hull Breacher got flashed in response.
Oh, right. And he wanted the Serum Visions, of course, to have enough cards for
the dig, even though he knew he was giving the treasure and like the Serum Visions was kind of... But then you could have just paid 1 more with the dig. I don't know. I see. Maybe he wanted to bait the
interaction, the
Hull Breacher to then
have
on top of it have the dig through time. I don't know.
Because then Jonny taps out.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess Jonny probably also has cards in hand. It's just the Murktide is revealed, so he was fearing. He probably needs this dig to go off, and
I mean the black sleeves on the black.
There's probably some cards there. We're not sure. Yeah.
I think it's interesting because like it's not looking great for Max. He's being beaten down upon, but this can all change in an instant.
Yes.
Even at instant speed.
As can the camera orientation, which was slightly bumped into, and now things aren't straight anymore. They kind of
rebumped it back.
Interesting.
So, like, what are you looking for as Max right now?
Well, you have to deal with this Hull Breacher sooner rather than later, just because it also prevents you from really seeing all those cards, which are going to be... I mean, it's important in this matchup. It's basically blue splashing your choice of removal colors, right? And we had a counter dig, all right. Everybody is schwanzing.
And I mean, this is a really tough spot for Max because he didn't get on the board, as we talked about earlier. Right?
Yeah,
he
exactly.
is the beatdown. He is not on the board, and he will not manage to outvalue Jonny. I do not believe.
I don't think so. Jonny's just like a slightly bigger. He has more hard counters. He has, I think, more 2-for-1s with stuff like the Solitude, etc. And his removal is more universal. Whereas Max is playing a bit more of those, like another Goyf, a Moonshadow, that are trying to attack in there, a Dragon's Rage Channeler, maybe, a Gurmag Angler, which 0 value, it's just a thing that attacks. And it might be tough for him to crawl back into this, but it could be that he has a turn that goes, like Inquisition you, well, he already did, but like Thoughtseize you to take your counter spell, have like a Chain Lightning for your...
is he still on Reanimate? He should be, right?
Max?
Yeah, he's on Reanimate.
He is on Reanimate.
Like, that can always be a thing.
Sure, yeah.
You just get Jonny to a point where he doesn't have answers, and you do get a fatty on the board. Yeah. But this is really reaching.
But they did both just get to dig through time. I think for Jonny, it's interesting. He chose that over leaving some graveyard. For the Murktide, but it also makes sense. You don't want to overcommit to the board.
Yeah, he has his 2 threats down, right? Or I mean,
Yeah.
one threat and like then.
I do think like Max doesn't have like board wipes. You know,
No.
he's playing this tempo version that is more focused on just one for oneing your opponent, but then you're always like slightly mana positive. You replace lands with draw spells, so it's just like a very smooth, lean kind of deck. But yeah, I coming back into this for him, the turn is there with like kill the Hull Breacher, counter your counter, or Thoughtseize it away, and there's the Thoughtseize.
What do we see
But the
now?
follow up from Jonny is still fine. Like he has a Murktide, he has a fall from favor,
Yeah.
which
pull that one up.
stuns a creature basically. Like it taps a creature and you get the Monarchy. That one's pretty good. And then what is
Yeah.
the last card up
I
top there?
think that's a reanimate. No, like it's one black.
Yeah, that might
like,
be-
I think it's an alt art reanimate maybe.
Reanimate.
Random maybe. Hey, here's my number.
Should I be
And
calling
this
you?
is crazy. No, you reanimate me.
Reanimate me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna assume that's reanimate.
Yeah.
So Max taking more damage here and is gonna take the Murktide. Interesting. So probably lacking another.
Okay, interesting.
All right, Oko. But what do you do now? So I guess he's probably making the food, going down to 4, and then no. Okay, changing his mind, going for the fall from favor, leaving him with the Murktide.
That's the sink to stupor. Sink into stupor.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you are correct. So yeah, he's making a
curious
food.
What actually happened because
I think he changed his mind to the. He changed his mind.
Yeah.
Interesting with the Sinking Disturber because it just bounces something. Oh my god,
speaking of bouncing
guys!
something, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Is this the I can't see it, but I'm gonna take care of it.
Yeah. All right, Giran's gonna go and fix that situation. In the meantime, we're gonna see if Max finds a way out of this hole. So he is on 2 life now. He is able to gain some life without food, although he only had 4 mana in play. He needs some, obviously, to make plays and get back in. And this Baleful Strix, you really don't want to kill it, like spend something to kill it, right? You would love to just ping it off with a Renin 6 or something. But it's a tough spot. You can't really play a creature to block because of the fall from favor that would just get tapped down and then it would no longer be a problem. So the Sink into Stupor and fall from favor kind of doing a similar thing in terms of making sure that the next creature you play doesn't really contribute to this board stall. So he has to find removal spell for the Hull Breacher, which is also keeping him from drawing cards. At the same time, worry about keeping this Oko alive, probably just to try and stave off some pressure. Have like this alternate point of gameplay so that attacks are maybe going towards the Oko and not towards him and killing him. But it's a tough spot for sure. I think we'll have to slightly move the UI again just to make sure that we can see the life total, but yeah, it looks like so he ultimated the Oko and stole the Hull Breacher, which now unlocks the Gush for him. That's pretty neat. Is that a Primordial Mist?
That's what I was wondering.
Oh god, that's Primordial Mist, yeah.
Which is why
That's gonna be so tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Like anything that's resolved is always so tough to deal with for this deck.
I think Primordial Mist has been a favorite of Jonny.
Of Jonny, yeah, it's specifically
like
a Jonny card. I don't think it's necessarily up to power level anymore.
Primordial Mist.
It's like an Oculus, but without the Oculus.
Yeah, and for 5 mana.
Yes.
And I mean, what Jonny really likes about this is that like you not only create board presence, but you do also create card advantage. Like it is both a Phyrexian Arena and a Bitter Blossom, if you will. just that, like, it is really expensive, but also
Yeah.
it is an enchantment, so it is hard to interact with.
I wonder, it says exile a face down permanent you control. Does that mean you can't cast like non-creature spells with the Primordial Mist?
No, because...
Or is it a permanent when you exile it and therefore you can cast it?
No. You exile a face down permanent you control face up. So you have a permanent, which is the manifest token.
Yeah.
And then, or the manifested card. It's getting exiled, and now it's in the exile zone, and it is whatever it is. It doesn't need to be permanent anymore. You can still play
Okay,
it.
so it works.
It works.
And there we had Fall from Favor that got mana drained, but Jonny had the interaction on top. And I think this was just the story of Max didn't get out the gate fast enough.
Yeah.
He was missing that threat, that menace, 1 mana creature that just gets
Keeps
in there,
pressuring,
starts pressuring, and then being able to fight the counter war. He just was slightly behind on board.
Mm-hmm.
And the longer it goes, it's just favored for Jonny with this Esper good range, I think he calls it. Just the best Esper cards.
Yes. And Primordial Mist.
And Mana Tithe. Notably not on Path to Exile, by the way. He is on Swords and Erode, but not on Path. He's also on Tithe, which is
I do love,
sick.
like, he has been on Tithe for a long time and is a big proponent for Tithe.
It's 1 mana draw too.
Exactly. I think, especially in a deck like this, where you do want to hit land drop after land drop after land drop, it's really, really powerful.
He's on Bribery. I missed
What?
that. He's on Bribery. That's pretty sick.
He's also on Flow State, which was a card that people have talked a lot about.
Yes.
Because...
It's 2 mana draw too.
it's 2 mana, and that's too bad. No, where, like, the question is, how consistently can you make this this Preordain of Swords turn it into an expressive iteration?
Right, yeah.
How does it face off with the expressive iteration? He, of course, is not on red.
Expressive is better, I think.
Yeah,
quite clearly, expressive is better, because it's just always a 2-for-1, and you play it in a way where it gets you an extra land drop. Maybe if you don't want to cast the spell immediately,
it's not always 2-for-1.
Yes,
Often
but
enough, but
exactly. But Flow State is it's nice because it's, first of all, it's just blue, so it's less restrictive. I think the EI is often, it can be awkward with just 2 mana sources to have the red blue in these kinds of like 3-4 color decks.
And then you still want to have your most colorful land open in order to play whatever you find from expressive iteration.
Exactly. So it can be nicer in that way, and then like expressive, it puts the cards in your hand so you're not drawing them, which is also
important.
Quite nice. Speaking of Hullbreacher,
but it's one of those things where we see why, like, Jonny does better in the longer game, because I do not believe Max is on Flow State.
You don't think Max is on Flow State? No, they're both on Flow State.
Oh, he's also on Flow State?
Do you think Flow is on Flow State?
Do you think State is on Flow?
Ooh.
I'm
actually not sure what deck Flow is playing. Okay, I've seen it. I won't say it because maybe
we'll see him.
Maybe somebody's listening.
No scouting here. We are in a game 2.
Yes.
We start it off by a fetching fetch, and we see Jonny on Tropical Island.
That's a Polluted Dirtle. That trop is probably for a Deathrite Shaman, I would presume, like a normal person. He is on Deathrite Shaman. Yeah. That makes sense. It doesn't look like he's splashing anything else.
Right?
I don't think so.
That's fine.
It's fine, you'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
All right.
I know, like,
no,
I'm just
keep
thinking
talking.
About how I have definitely the right to judge Jonny's card choices.
Did he go on his turn 1 just fetch for Surveillant? That's rough.
Yeah.
I guess he really didn't want it to get stifled. I'm not sure if Jonny is on Stifle.
I think he's on Stifle.
He is on Stifle, all right. But like we said, we really... and then he pushes the Tamiyo, okay, but we really want a threat from Max. We need,
right now,
we need a Darcy, we need a Moonshadow, we need something that's going to start putting the pressure on. Otherwise, Jonny gets time, and then You give Jonny time, and he takes the game.
Exactly.
Give him time
And
to
then
find
he
that
pushes
stock
you.
up, that, hardcast Lorien revealed.
I love that he's also on Parallax Wave.
Jonny's always on Parallax Wave.
Yeah.
Literally, if he's in white, he's on Parallax Wave.
We see DT. The DT
He's also
tempo
always
negative
on
play,
memory lapse.
that is getting force bite. So that's super gas.
Hot.
Now is the exact moment for Max to
Yes.
deploy what he was, and I think that this is what he was setting up for. He was looking for something to kill turn 1 with a fatal push, looking to counter something with that force spike, as a nice double spelling in turn 2.
But I mean, it's so interesting that he went turn 1 surveil instead
Maybe
of
because-
turn 1 hold open the fetch for then fatal push.
Instead, yeah.
But I guess it's quite unlikely that Jonny would start with a creature, right?
Yeah.
He has very few. He has Death
Cycle
Rite,
Oliver?
Onslaught Pride. Cycle Oliver, okay, that might be a reanimate following up, or maybe he's just, You're also allowed to do it if you just need a
If you
land.
just I'm very curious. I'm very
Could also be like an Emperor of Bone setting up
the
for
discussion
this.
of and I believe is it the reanimate that is DG of Res. We see a prismatic ending, a stock up, a opposition agent, and a palace jailer. And then what is that card on the far?
I wish I could tell you, but
Yeah.
Jonny plays exclusively alternate art.
Yeah. I believe that's just a plans.
What did he end up taking there? Is
And
that
he
the
took the prismatic
pending?
ending.
Yeah.
And there's his own Tamio. So
Okay, guys,
guys,
calm down.
up. It's specifically Max, by the way, who's sitting at the camera. We now have a threat deployed, quote unquote threat.
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
Tamio
a
is a threat.
It is a threat. She
It's a
generates
slow
card
threat,
advantage.
but it is a threat, especially in these matchups that
yeah.
are a lot about card advantage. And we just have a sorcery speed opposition agent here,
Okay.
which is fair. You kind of have the window now. You don't exactly have something uber powerful next turn. I'm not sure if he is even on double white to play the Palace Jailer next turn.
Okay, so
What is that land? Is it maybe a mana confluence? No, it's to.
Because
It has a mana cost. Well, it's edging me eternally. I would love to know what the fuck that is. Yes, sounds great. Okay, so this time you're gonna start making clues, and that is a threat in and of itself. Like, even if you deal with the Tamio rather quickly and don't let her flip and become the problem, although she did now get to do that after we had the mental note. And I guess he must have drawn one other card, but I don't see that he cracked a clue. Well, I'm not sure right now, but we do have a flip Tamio. That one is a problem in a bit to deal with, just because the ultimate basically reads win the game. But even if you do deal with it, it can be quite nice for the Tamio to just have made a couple of clues. And in these matchups, you're holding up mana, end step, right? It's like you're ready to maybe counter something, and then if they don't end up putting something there that you have to counter, then it's no problem. You just crack the clue, and that card advantage is pretty nice. Didn't get to make a lot of clues though with this Tamio. It looks like we just have the one clue lying around, and then a Stalactite Stalker now. Could trade with the opposition agent if it doesn't get Palace Jailered. But again, I'm not sure what the land is there for Jonny as well, if he even can get to the double white mana for the Palace Jailer. Because if this Stalker gets to live and we get to keep the opposition agent away from this Tamio, then Max is really doing it in terms of pressure. As we have another potential commentary member joining us now.
Hello,
we have Lily, aspiring judge, in the booth with us right now, and we might tag in a little bit later for Geryon once that guy needs to facepalm into the dirt for a sec.
Yeah, and facepalm into the dirt. What have I missed?
What have you missed? Okay, so we've flipped the Tamio
Yeah.
and also deployed the Stalactite Stalker.
Yeah.
And that's
Get her.
that's pretty much where we were at.
And
so
now we have
the
Palace
opposition
Jailer taken
agent is going to clock at this
I
Tamio.
love this token. I love the Monarch.
The Monarch
As the
Butterfly,
Monarch,
that's
yeah.
pretty nice. So I think Max really hoping to fade the land here for the one turn, just because this Palace Jailer now kind of resets the tempo
Yeah.
he had accrued. This Tamio was gonna do it for him with the Stalactite Stalker. I imagine he would have blocked the Oppo
Yeah.
with the Stalker
Yeah.
just to keep this Tamio alive. Because again, resolved permanents like this,
Yeah,
like resolved
hard to deal with.
planeswalkers, hard to deal with, although you can erode them.
Nowadays you can. I saw a snuff out also, which I think the Palace Jailer can be snuffed out. But
Yeah.
on the other hand,
That always
like,
feels awful.
exactly. But like the tough part is you now need to. Oh, there you
Okay.
go. Okay, you clear the board, but still Jonny has the Monarchy,
Yes, the Jonarchy,
the Jonarchy.
if you will.
So that's a really tough position to be in
Yeah.
for Max.
I know he untabs, which is fine, but I imagine we're still seeing a snuff out on this PJ before it hits the Tamu. No, okay, he's letting it go.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
I mean, I guess it's not attacking for a lot.
One,
Yeah.
so doesn't really
A measly
matter.
single point of damage.
And now it's tapped, so I don't know what Max could do here, but
Yeah.
we see a Cyclorian revealed.
Just getting a land here.
Yeah.
Is one away from hardcasting it, but really hard to get that through in this match. You know,
Yeah,
there's
it's such
always
a
a
tempo-negative
daze
play.
or I mean, we already saw the 4 spike, but
You can also stifle the activated.
oh,
You've ever seen a stifle on a land cycler?
No, that sounds really rude.
That is indeed really rude. But that is part of the game, to be slightly rude to each other and
Yeah.
stop each other from
I mean, you
Being-
especially, Mr. Prison.
Mr. Prison.
So if you don't have a fetch land to stifle, you just sit the land cycler.
Yeah.
exactly,
Stop the
exactly. That's just- yeah, the stifle stonks are going up.
Okay.
I
I mean, still Max under duress here. He does
Question
have
for-
this Tamio, but with Jonny having the Monarchy,
yeah,
the Tamio isn't really generating any value.
yeah.
So he's quite behind now, as we have a Deathrite Shaman
Yeah, so-
entering play. That one can also not be snuffed out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also really good against the Tamio, getting stuff back from the graveyard.
That's true. Yeah.
I think the like the stock up just sitting there in Johnny's hand, unused, shows us like.
Oh
where we're
right,
at.
that's stock up.
Yeah.
I need to look this artwork up. I haven't seen.
It's the Strixhaven one. Yeah, the Mystical Archives. Indeed.
So good.
I almost wrote stonk up.
Stock up.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does look so much better than the. Actually, now, like I used to be like, I do kind of like the funny bartering.
I hate
stock
the
up.
original artwork. It's so unmagic. Like,
It's so unmatched.
hey, would you like to buy some ice cream from this robot butler for your
Here is-
race?
Oh, I need some
for
more
your pod
apples.
racing.
Yeah,
And this one is pretty nice.
That's also
The
nice.
Japanese one is also
Yeah.
nice.
But where is I'm not getting any stocking of up here. Like, what's happening?
The person's walking down the mountain to get more supplies, maybe?
Okay, yeah, okay.
And chat also knows what we're talking about.
100%.
We do have a Felia, which has now also entered, and with that the Tamio is gone, but we
DT.
do
But
have a
even what do
DT.
you-
But then again, it's
what
like
do you get?
he's not on balance. He's not on
The wipe, the black one,
Wait, how did the Tamio
Toxic
die?
Deluge.
Toxic Deluge. How did the
He might have -3'd it,
pendant in
but
the graveyard?
Oh, the pending? Yeah, maybe.
no, the pending he took earlier.
Oh, okay.
That's
I did not pay attention.
yeah, we
I
were
didn't see-
momentarily distracted by
By stock
the
up art.
stock up artworks, which was in truth
very important.
extremely important.
Yes.
As we now have the Schnuff out on, interesting, on the Palace Jailer, not on the Felia. Oh, he wants to.
Oh, this is the tempo
Okay.
swing.
Now this is pod racing.
Oh, and he gets the stalactite stalker.
Yeah,
back.
he gets the Stalker back because that was under the Monarchy. Okay. Now he has two things. Did he descend? Yes, he
Yes,
did.
he did. Oh my god.
Okay. So Johnny's gonna need 2 pieces of removal to get through this.
Yeah.
And the Deathrite is already not really something you want to be attacking with. He does have the stock up now to try and find something.
Yeah, but that is
But yeah, that's the kind of tempo swing we were looking for. But even still, it feels like Max is clinging to life.
And clinging to the camera again. And I think, like...
Good thing he wasn't clinging to dust when that reanimated.
When that reanimated, I think the stock up...
Let's get this mic a little closer to Lily, by the
okay.
way. We're already getting you in here, you know?
Yeah. And when Tainted... This is so funny.
Oh my god.
DT and now Tainted Pact. I really like that. I bet he got the reanimate through the DT and
probably.
thinking forward on that line to figure out, hey, this is how I can create a big tempo swing. And I wonder if now Jonny will do something similar here.
Flow
We
state.
see the flow state.
Oh, excellent. Not good enough. There's, what is that, Stifle going?
So
There's the
swords,
which is
one of the removals that he needs.
Yeah, but interesting that he went for a Tainted Pact and not the stock up. Maybe he's looking for
specifics then advantage. There's an Emperor of
But
Bones.
it's not like you can deluge.
Yeah. Does he have
something else?
deluge?
Maybe he wants to. Johnny's not Toxic Deluge yet.
Yeah.
He could also be on bounce this Palace Jailer back to my hand, replay it next turn, but it's quite slow.
He's currently thinking on Emperor of Bones. Emperor of Bones, one of the cards that gives you 2 bodies.
Yeah.
But he's
But
not
not
taking
this
it.
turn
Not taking
anymore,
it.
right?
No, not this turn anymore. There's a Barrogoyf that he's skipping.
Yeah, it's we're not in Baragos.
Singular Stupor,
Okay, well now it looks like
Counterspell.
he's looking for.
Very specific cards. Ocelot Pride skip.
Teferi might be it. To do
Teferi's
the-
nice.
to
Yeah,
do
I
the
like
bounce
Teferi.
line that you
He has the
mentioned.
mana for it.
And then you get to draw an extra
Teferi,
card
you
as well.
bounce it. I mean, it does get cleared by the Stalker, but then next turn he has replay Jailer. Yeah, I like Teferi. I think Teferi is a good call.
3 fairy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's not on to 5e.
Ah, right. Sorry. Of course, his own Palace Jailer. I was I was a bit lost.
Yeah.
Sorry. Parallax Wave.
The way.
Cannot cast it now though.
No.
Doesn't Deathrite Shaman still tap for mana?
Oh,
But
you're
Then
right.
he can't get back the Monarchy, I guess. Unless he has an extra land in hand. Wait, did he play a land already?
I don't think so.
I don't think he played it either, but I don't think. If he's thinking on the wave, then he must have. Oh, he has the treasure.
Oh, that was the treasure? I thought that was just the leftover monarchy token. But
Oh,
no.
sorry. Yeah, you're right. It was the monarchy. Oh.
Was it? No, I'm not sure. I
Okay,
don't know.
but
I
mean, this
think
is
it was.
crucial.
I
This
think
is
it
the
was
moment.
because he put the monarchy token over there exactly where that other token was, and I think Jonny was like, no, but I want my monarchy token because both Max and Jonny are connoisseurs of card art, and that does relate to their choice of tokens.
But it's making our life on commentary so much harder.
Well,
If people would just play the original old bordered art for stock
every
up.
single time, yeah. And he
does.
Look, this is my hill, and I will kill on it.
So, but
Like,
that means
taking-
that... So,
Taking wave has to mean
he has another land drop.
right. I
Or
mean,
maybe
otherwise
he-
you just take the 2 creatures,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I think what is interesting is that he didn't just stop on removal. He
did
wanted
too.
something
Yeah.
else. He wanted to go somewhere else.
Tablet.
And Tapline. Did you just play that? Okay,
yeah,
Meticulous
the
Archive.
Meticulous Archive.
And I don't. No, I do see. I do still see. Oh, and he stock ups. He does
so
stock
he's
up.
planning to get back the Monarchy the turn after with the...
Right, yeah,
Okay.
like in one turn. But I mean, for Max now, this means if you can get this Deathrite off the board, then at least you're keeping the Monarchy for now until
Yeah.
the Jailer comes back.
Yeah.
The Jailer coming back is annoying
tough.
though. It's like you've spent all this time and energy to.
Why is there
thing it,
bribery in
but
the graveyard?
Oh yeah, you can wait.
It's quite possible that.
Oh,
you know,
he milled that with Meticulous Archive. The
Could
bribery.
it have been
Sorry.
aligned to play the Parallax Wave and then in his upkeep in response to the trigger, exile the Jailer multiple times in order to get back the Jailer and then
Sure,
take
it
the
could be
Monarchy plus
specifically
Stalker?
for just you can't do it in a way where you exile something forever, right? Because we're not playing
Yeah,
pre-modern, and this is not the opalescence
Yeah.
bullshit
Stifle.
with wave. But you can stifle it. But he could definitely just use it as a, hey, I'm flickering my ballast jailer, but that's a very expensive.
Yeah, but then you also take the Stalker and gain back the Monarchy, or like take whatever other best creature Max plays.
So he's thinking on the stock up now. He's taking his cards, passing to Max. I think Max, obviously seeing this Parallax Wave in hand now, if he has a Thoughtseize, if he has, 2 pieces of interaction maybe to hold up to keep this wave away, because the wave is bad news. He did also get to stock up, so Jonny's hand full of good cards, we can assume. And he has a Deathrite Shaman in play, and now Max also, I think, kind of priced into not attacking with this Stalker, unless he has I'm definitely dealing with this Parallax Wave, because otherwise you don't want to.
They just open up to be
because if you're Monarchy taken, then he gets Felia back as well, and that is gonna forever ruin your life with the Palace Jailer.
And the Parallax Wave.
He's attacking with both. Okay, it's telling. I don't know what it's telling me, but it is.
But it is telling something. It is not the choice that you would have done, only knowing the board state. He's a frog.
Frogerto. Okay.
Frogatito.
I think it's greedy to attack with both still, but. Because now you have to fade the wave plus a removal spell.
Yeah.
He untapped. He only has one blue source untapped, which is hilarious to me.
These blue players have forces up the wazoo now, though.
I know, but I think it's very funny to see the Taiga Bayou Volcanic untapped for the Grixis player.
Yeah. The Taiga Bayou is great.
Yeah.
His list, by the way, Lily, is specifically called "Don't Call It Check Pile."
Just on Moxfield, but yeah.
He's like, it's Grixis.
Oh, that's a Teferi.
Oh my god,
okay.
he has the Teferi.
He just drew it.
Which is sick, because it's like a bait spell, but it's also...
It also stops, like, you have to counter.
So
you have to counter.
This is a must counter, and then
the
wave
Parallax is a must
counter.
counter. Yeah, but you cannot do both.
Dang, dude.
I
also,
do
by
see
the way,
it.
already on 10, which is...
I do. Okay, sorry. One thing
with
that
the
we haven't talked about is that there is a force spike in Max's hand that is revealed.
Oh.
Okay,
I don't know when
that's
that
pretty
happened.
odd.
I don't know why it is revealed, but that is what is
I think
there.
that's what he got back with the Tameo.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's what the Tameo's that, maybe?
That's what I think.
Oh,
Funny.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Interesting choice.
That's a fair result.
And
Oh,
he
he's
bounces
bouncing
the-
this. Wow, okay. I guess he has another land in hand that he's going to play to get this wave down through the mana tile.
Okay, I think this is an incredibly curious point of this match or point in this game. And dear Max, dear Jonny, if you rewatch this, we would be very, very curious to hear about your thoughts,
Yeah,
where you're at.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. No, but especially I'm thinking okay, Johnny's play here, why do you start with the Teferi instead of the Parallax Wave? I understand.
The known wave.
I understand. I can imagine things, but I'm not entirely sure. Why they are what their reasoning is. I would be very curious too. As I'm going to go fix the camera again.
I'd be very curious to see the board state in its glory as the wave now hits the table and we can't force spike it because he did find the extra land up.
I mean, you can force spike anyways because of Teferi, right?
Oh my god,
I think
yes.
That's why you play the Teferi first, right? Because your force
so
spike is a
brutal.
known quantity.
Oh my god, and now this Teferi gets to live?
Yeah. Wait, didn't the DRS attack? Oh no, the DRS played the wave.
They played the wave, yeah, but why is it dead now?
Why is the Stalker dead? I'm lost. Feels like things are happening off camera.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the shaman was
Is there
attacking and the
anything in
other
the
blocked.
graveyard? No, that's still just the stock up, right?
Wild. That was not super helpful in terms of camera movement, but maybe we'll send the man back in if he comes back.
Is that a subtlety?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, Lily, maybe for context, for the people, you're more of a modern and legacy aficionado, or what's your magic poison? That was kind of helpful, by the way, but it's still kind of...
No.
I see. I see. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I
Closer to the mic, please.
Yes, well, I'll get in and then...
Yes. I've played a good amount of Modern.
Yeah.
And I...
Oh, you're going to change the croppage?
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Legacy, even though I don't really play it, just because I think the format's very, very
kind of
interesting.
same. I watch a good bit of Legacy without playing myself.
But like, I don't know really anyone who plays, so it's just like I really enjoy watching. Oh, it's such a cool format.
No, whatever.
So that's kind of my card knowledge. I know like some of the vintage cards, and like I watch North 100 Showdown as well, so I'm kind of familiar.
As we do.
Okay.
In general as well.
So we did land the Oko.
Oh, I see.
We do have the Psychic Frog back in play, but there is the Parallax
What
Wave.
is that?
That's a True Name Nemesis.
On
This
Johnny's
is a
side.
food token
Oh, from the Oko.
from the Oko, yeah. The True Name is going to be a bitch in the Monarchy battle, and Max does not have
Oh, there's a subtlety also
Toxic
in hand.
Deluge. He does not have an Edict, I think.
I think we're slowly turning the corner now.
Why did we reveal the subtlety? I feel like
VM.
VM.
No.
Yem is a good call.
That's a great
That'd be
question.
very on Johnny.
maybe on the frog.
Maybe he had a piece of hand attack that we
That's also
missed.
possible.
But
Or he tried to subtlety something and it got
reprieved?
yeah.
But look at the graveyard. There's
remanded.
no, maybe. I mean, we're not seeing the graveyard because I didn't fix the camera properly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
When they're done with this game, I will try to fix it proper.
We just need like a permanent lackey there to...
Yeah.
Sorry,
To whip.
A key grip or a key whip?
A key grip or a key whip, like to whip people to whenever, or like electrocute anybody who ever touches.
Yes. I like
the-
that. That's
we
good.
just put like one of the the cow
Okay,
wires.
We're exiling cards from the graveyard, so
jumping the
it looks
frog?
like...
I think we're jumping the frog.
But why? Didn't it just come in? Or
I mean,
did we like?
I wasn't there.
There's the
Cycle.
true name.
Oh, we missed the turn cycle. Okay.
There's the true name, but okay, it's gonna get put under
The wave.
the wave.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know, Max. I'm sorry. This does not look great.
Yeah, it looks pretty tough. But that is what we were talking about, right? Like Max has to come out the gate
Yeah.
fast. Otherwise, in these long games, Johnny just has more value. And I think maybe Max had fine hands, hands that were totally keepable, but hands were maybe in the rear view mirror. You have to think like maybe send it back. As this barrel glyph is now getting subtletied. That's going on top or the bottom. We don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, as I get bombastic side eye by Nemi.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What is the wording on parallel? Is it when you remove the last counter if you cannot remove
So-
the counter?
It's if you cannot. It's like the
Okay.
old one. So
Yeah, there's like-
removing the
It's
last
fading.
counter is it's
Fading,
still
not vanishing.
Right. Okay.
Wait, let me actually pull up.
I always confuse the two.
Yes, we all do, and especially because we both play cards with fading and cards with vanishing. This is horrible.
Wait, which card, which vanishing do you play? Still?
Duplicate.
Flash duplicate.
Flash duplicate, exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
It enters the battlefield as a copy of a creature that has vanishing, and then of
When
course
the last is removed.
I'm a big fan of this card with fading.
Tangleman.
Speaking of getting tangled, somebody's getting tangled in the wires.
Yeah.
But the card that we were actually wanting to look at is Parallax Wave.
Yeah.
In the correct printing.
The one.
Bombastic side eye.
So pre-modern survivor of the parallax cycle. Is there a third parallax thing? If there is,
Wave,
then I
tide, and
if there is, then I just said it's completely wrong.
No, I think there is like for every. Is it not?
you think it's wave, tide, and then is there? Okay.
Look up
You guys
time
focus on casting
on-
the game.
Yeah, like I know
And then
tide is banned in pre-modern.
They
Yeah, they
just
recently
banned it. They
banned it,
just banned it. It
Yeah.
was so fucking annoying with replenish and
Yeah.
opalescence,
And all
and
that,
you
yeah.
just exile all their lands forever.
Oh,
With
that sounds
parallax
way too
wave,
enjoyable.
parallax tide, and opalescence.
Oops.
Yes.
We're digging, I think, is what we're doing right now. Like digging a hole to put Max into,
Digging through time.
because I
Oh,
don't.
we are digging through time.
Yeah, indeed.
Say it right.
Schwanz durch die Zeit. Schwanz durch die Zeit.
Why do I
Dig
know
through
that?
time? Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Got another one. Yeah, see, we
We
have.
should make shirts. It's parallax wave and parallax
That's-
tide.
And then there's the
Ew.
black
And
one,
then
parallax.
nexus.
Does that do graveyard?
Remove a faint card or removes a card and is her hand from the game. Oh my god.
That's disgusting.
But it's only as a
Wait.
sorcery, and then when it
But that's
leaves
fine,
play,
but like
they
you
all
play
get
it
them
and you
back.
remove 3.
What is parallax dementia?
Oh, that's like an aura.
I said you guys have to.
We get distracted by things.
some-
Things happen. Actually, some major things happened, which is that the monarchy got passed over, and with that, Philia returned to the battlefield. Because the true name nemesis attacked with the solitude.
Philia is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Now next
Yeah.
time Jonny can just keep resetting his
Oh.
parallax wave.
But we got.
That's-
I mean,
Is that
look,
primordial mist
that
again?
is primordial mist again, and I think now he's
Primordial
just
Mist.
putting so many cards that are threats themselves on top of each other.
Really, this card is kind of a meme. I think only Jonny plays it. But he makes everything look good.
I mean,
This
yeah.
looks like an okay card.
I mean,
It looks like if
I mean,
you-
Jonny.
compare this to Abhorrent Oculus, but
Yeah, but like if you play this, you win the game, right?
sure, if it
I mean-
resolves and sticks for a couple of turns.
Yeah, and
It's
you
just
can
five
say that
mana,
about
do
a.
nothing.
I was gonna say you can say that
That's
about
fair.
a lot of
Yes.
5 mana cards.
True.
Is somebody calling me? Okay, my wife is calling me.
All right, yeah, you. What I was gonna say is that like even Jonny is one of the few people who could make fetch happen, but I think we're looking at cards on Max's side. I think we have passed the turn.
Bless you.
Thank you.
This may be the manifest. No.
No, I'm
Oh wait, the manifest already happened.
exactly. It's more like we have had already like a powerful tempo swing for Max in order to get him into the game with the reanimate on the Palace
Yes.
Jailer. That was a really powerful play, and Max now needs like 3 of those kind of plays. And I see what a removal spell, a threat, and a land in his hand. I think that is not really going to do it.
Yeah. This
So.
looks pretty bad.
He's also on 4. I didn't check the live totals. Now I'm looking at the live totals.
that's
So
what we'll
like,
have next time.
extremely little that he can do. I'm like thinking if he can trade any cards with the Oko, who's currently on. It looks like to be 6.
Yeah, but how do you win the game after that? Like
Yeah,
you
you
can't
don't.
Oko the true name, right?
Noko.
And there's just too many other things
Yeah.
that are just lethal with true name.
Yeah, I think it's just.
Primordial Mist is doing it.
Yeah.
I think everything about this is doing it.
Imagine, I think we could put literally any other card there. Wait, let's find cool blue 5-drops. That
Cool
could,
blue 5 drops
yeah.
that would end the game.
that would just if they sit there.
Fealty to the realm.
Okay,
May I
fealty
suggest?
to the realm.
I do not know that card.
You don't know Fealty to the realm?
I'm so
Absolute
sorry.
classic.
Classic
So-
5
sorry,
mana. Please tell us, Nemi.
It enters, it's an aura, enchants a creature. When it enters, you become the monarch, and then the
Very
monarch
important.
controls the enchanted creature. and the enchanted creature attacks each turn of able and can't attack you. So if you somehow
Awesome.
sneak another player into the match, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I think I personally.
So we also have bribery, which is in Johnny's deck,
Right.
which is
Right, he is
also
on bribery.
an insane,
That's the one where you steal from your opponent's deck?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You
okay,
search their
okay.
deck and you steal.
But I mean, what would you get from Max? You would get like, I don't know, like a Lelia.
He
pretty good.
just OK'd the Felia,
Yeah.
which maybe with that now he's able to slowly deal with the manifesto. No, it's
I
just
mean, the
all bad.
Felia
It's
can't
all
attack
bad.
this turn either, right?
It's all bad.
Because it just came in.
We have a Baragoyf that does do block
Oh, that
very
gains a
well.
wave too.
But there's flyers. There's
And there's the
there's
parallax
the
wave.
And Jonny, I love Johnny's like very slow movements, like kind of like,
there's
oh, let's take
subtlety
your
and
thing.
thing.
no name attacking for 6 in the air. This Barrowgrave does not matter.
I mean, Parallax Wave now fades, and so a lot of permanents do return to the battlefield,
Yeah, but like.
including his Palace Jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is gonna exile. What do you think, the Barrowgrave or the Frog?
I mean, probably the
Frog.
Barrowgrave.
I think the Frog,
Okay.
because you just attack over for lethal with the flyer, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
That's
can't
easy.
jump.
Ah, right, of course. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
well,
this game is as in the bag as
Yeah.
anything can be.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty much completely.
No
I-
bribery needed.
so we're gonna
It's
turn
in
them
the graveyard
sideways.
anyways, I think.
Yes, one more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
One for the road.
One for the road, which reminds me, I do want to jump in once they're done.
As soon as that shit's done. Yeah. It's rough. It's rough out here.
Yeah, and this is also game 2, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is game 2. Johnny won the first one.
Oh, and that baleful sticks on
Now
the
that's
manifest.
BM.
The flipping the Wait, but he can't, because it's you have to exile it to cast it.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to go
So
over and call it that?
that's a DC.
That's a game loss. Well, GG's to Jonny. He continuously outgrinded Max. Max just did not get like his foot on any pedals, and the metal was far, far away.
Yeah. Yeah, tough. I mean, I think it's like we were talking about, the games just went on a bit too long. We were lacking that kind of, and Lily, you can get in here
Now I
as well.
can. Now I am going to turn this.
You're allowed.
Can I?
Yeah.
Barely.
So we didn't have enough time to deploy like a Moonshadow, a Stalactite Stalker, a Dragon's Reach Chandler,
Literally
turn
any
one,
one drop. No one
and
drops
then,
any
like,
game.
start getting in there and like spell piercing
No
and
Death Red
dazing,
Shaman.
and that's kind of what this
Yeah.
Grixis deck wants to do, and he just got caught up in the blue mid-range
Grind.
like trading resources battle, and there Johnny just has the bigger
Yeah.
and the better 2-for-1s and 5-for-1s in case of Parallax Wave. So. Tough.
Yeah.
Well, thank you to our players. Thank you, Lily, for joining us.
Yes,
We will do a little handover where you will continue commentating the next match if you do not mind.
For sure.
Hell yeah. And I'm going to pass out on the card.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
You do that.
We'll take a little break, and then we will be back with the next match in whenever that happens.
Awesome.